So welcome to another tutorial on node.js. So in this video tutorial we'll discuss further about those few lines of code that we keep executing over and over again in the past few video tutorials. So let's start off with the first line. We are importing the module HTTP using the syntax we discussed earlier. So now the HTTP, var HTTP, you can call that anything you want, that holds all the functions that are in the HTTP module. So on one of those functions is create server. So you are creating a server, and then it takes two arguments. One is request, another one is response. So the request is what client makes. So let's say it goes to www.blablabla.com in your server, to your website. So that's actually a request, and the response is what you get. So so here we are responding with header 200 if the user makes a write request. So you have to check if he's making right request before you respond that. So basically here it's open, you are just starting out, so we going step by step. So and then the content type of your response is going to be text or HTML. So those are the two arguments it takes, write head function. So so on the next one, basically what we are doing here is we are printing to the browser the URL to which the request has been made. So whatever it is, so it will reflect back, and then you are ending your response. So after that it all ends. So and everything is gonna be, all those three lines are packed inside create server function, and then that function is always gonna listen to port 8080 in your local host. So let's go ahead and execute this. So let's me copy this and go to this one. So I already have it here. Then I end whatever that's running, then test url.js. So it's running now. So I go over here, so I have this script that's running. So whatever it is, it's gonna be like executed. So now I'm in home directory. So you get to know that you are in home directory by doing a simple string evaluation. And then I'm going to about, you are in about, you're going to print, it's going to print, then you're going to go one level deeper, test, it's going to print out test. So like that you could check to which location in your website the user is going. So in the next slide we'll discuss about the query strings. How can you parse the query strings? Parse it. Basically you need URL module. So you import it. So by basically using require function, and then you create a server as usual. So the header is gonna be same as what it was. And then you are creating a variable which is gonna hold the data that's been returned by these this function. This, it's basically the variable. This function will return something, and then from that you get the query. Okay. So from that you get the query, and then from that query you are extracting the key values of the query. Okay, so var text equals q dot year, so and then q dot month. So let's say you are running a website that has list of blogs, and then you want to query it by date. So you could use this one. So let's go execute and test this out and how it works. So let's say you want to get a file from a specified, or get a blog that you have written from a specified date. You could actually extract it. So let's see how it's done. So that's a lot of information. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I have to restart the node.js application, and it's all working fine. I go over here, I put a question mark, and then I say date equals year 30. So what are the two? First one is year, and what's the second one? Second one is month. It's 12. So you get it. So I get my month, and then I get my date. Yeah, that's it. That's it in this tutorial. So you are actually ending your response by printing it out, and then you are listening to port 8080 of your local host. So that's where we went, and then we created a query string. Then we got the element of that query string, the values of the query string. So let's discuss further new topics in Node.js in forthcoming tutorials. Thank you for watching.